Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this clip art. It does have a watermark on it. It's probably not to be used, but that's his preference, what he wants to do. But it is terrible. And I've already made it into this. Pretty easy. One, it's really, really small. It's only 1 1/3 by 3. So I'm just going to I'm going to set my nudge factor on like 2 inches. Well, let's make it 2.5. And I am going to I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to go to Trace Bitmap, Outline Trace and Clip Art. Trace it really quick. Say okay. Now, normally the watermarks would give you a problem, but they're all been traced out except for the ones in the body, but that isn't going to matter with what we're going to do. I'm going to extend my yellow box a little bit, and I'm going to take this one and I'm going to go to Object and ungroup it. And I'm going to get rid of that white. So now we have a little ballerina, but it's got some shadow on her foot. But we have it ungrouped, so we can take that apart. Her fingers are a little messed up here. And just take the pick tool and hit those gray spots. And the watermark's on the inside. So we're going to take a rectangle. And because everything's pretty much open except for her arms, we're going to take the Smart Fill tool, set on blue or whatever color, and do that, and then nudge it out of the way, and then do that white spot and do that out of the way. Then take a second color, and we'll go and use black since he's going to engrave it. Fill that in, and voila, you have a little ballerina. Now, it's a little rough. You know, you could do some things depending on how big you're going to engrave it. I would maybe take the shape tool and, maybe move some of these fingers out, at least get rid of that. I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but get the smoothing tool and just, it's a silhouette. Maybe there's some other little spots that are like her foot, but that doesn't look half bad. But if you did take and just kind of smooth that out a little bit, don't really want that point. And I would probably, you can see where the clip art's been cut out, when he cropped it, so I could take the shape tool and you could right click and turn these into a curve, and then you expand that out and make it more look maybe normal. And I would leave the ruffles, maybe right here on her knee, take the smoothing tool and just click on your item and get rid of that. That's probably a ruffle. Her heel has a real sharp point. And I would leave, look at this thumb. Don't look very good. In that case, I would probably use the shape tool and bring that in a little bit. Maybe you can take that away and looks terrible. Double click. Maybe let's see what happens if we delete these 2 nodes. Nope, don't want to do that. But we want to unclick that and maybe bring that thumb out. Make it look more, doesn't look like a thumb, but something like that. But that would engrave good. Pretty easy steps. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.